Hey butterflies, hope all is well with you. I've decided to do a channeled message for you all. I've written down some notes based upon what actual messages that I feel should be channeled, and the main purpose of this actual reading is, to highlight and to bring a focus on what needs to be discarded. We are in a new year, and this is a timeless reading, and sometimes in life we have to rid of the past in order to evolve. Now, there are numerous topics that I will be talking about, and the first one being is, we've encountered people in the past, or for some of us in the present, whereby they are sent to try and hinder our progress. And I remember speaking to one of my sisters, and she said, if everything was good all the time, then it wouldn't allow us to, do better, be better, which is true. But in life, people are sent at times to either help us elevate or try and keep us stuck, or try and deter us from progressing further, because it's almost like they can see our power even sometimes before we can see our own power. So they'll try and sabotage and deter you off your path. You get these types of people in many forms: family members, in friendship groups, clubs, organizations, friends, ex-partners, etc. And I just wanted to kind of highlight, the actions of these people, why they behave the way that they do, even though I feel like I covered it already. And sometimes, yes, we do have soul contacts with these people, especially like if you look at your synastry, you can kind of get a gist of why things play out the way that they do. And I feel like it's especially important to look at, like, maybe your south node, maybe even your north node, right? Your Saturn as well, or the other person's Saturn. And if they have a connection to one of your planets, then it will be, it will be a determined force as to why things have played out the way that they have. Okay, it's very deep. Okay, so the first topic I wanted to discuss was, specific people, that you could be surrounded by, working against you for no reason. Now, like I mentioned before, you can get these people in any capacity, whether it's family members, whether it's people from groups, clubs, organizations, and I've experienced this before. That's why I'm talking about it, right? And it's very interesting, to say the least. And there are times that I used to, like, when I've experienced it, and I'm sure some of you guys have, right? But there were times when I used to think to myself, like, what is going on here? When you just look in hindsight and you're just thinking, like, what have I done? Like, why? And then it's only when you come out of the situation, you realize to yourself that, you had to gang up or smear or whatever the case is against one person, and you must be threatened, because if it takes a group of you, or whatever the case may be, to try and take down one person, then that person must be powerful in some sense. Because if you were powerful in your own right, and I believe we all have inner power, but with that, some people don't know their power, and it ignites their insecurities when they feel that you're living out your purpose. They feel like you're living out your truth, right? And the thing is, like I mentioned, we all have talents, we all have gifts, etc. But sometimes when we are living in our purpose, we can irritate those that have not found their true potential. And again, yes, you know, I feel we're all connected in some way. And at times we are supposed to connect with these specific people in order for our evolution. Have we not had, I should say, we not have come across these individuals or individual, whatever the case may be, in any capacity, then it wouldn't help us to evolve. Then it wouldn't help us to grow. Then we'll be stuck. Then we'll be stagnant. Then we will be making do with a situation as it is, right? So as much as it can be painful at times, and as much as it is annoying and it's a mind F, and you're thinking, what is this? And you're just boggling your mind, and it is for our soul's growth. And I say that lightly because, like I said, when we go through these experiences, it's not fun, right? I can give you many examples, but this is a collective reading and it's not just about me. I just want to touch upon it, you know, because it's a real thing, right? I'm going to burn candle. And I find that, you know, with what I mentioned before, with individuals that try to, you know, taint your image, try to taint your name. With these individuals, in the beginning, they can come across as very friendly, they can come across as very welcoming, very warm, but it's just a disguise. You know, they use this type of, you know, it's almost like they're cloaked. They're definitely wearing a mask, and these individuals, they feel threatened by you. So they pretend to actually be very inviting and engaging, but it's all a ploy to lure you in, you know, to find out your who you are as a person, because it's the underlying theme, I feel, is also competition. They feel threatened, but they don't know why they're threatened. So part of their plot is to align themselves with you, is to get close to you. For some, they may actually choose to tell you a lot about themselves so that you open up, so that you express certain parts of yourself that they will try to use against you. And it could be a double-edged sword, because if you do not say too much, then the individual will either see or feel that you are weak. If you say too much, then it may aggravate this person or these individuals, making them feel like they have more to compete with. I feel with these particular people, they're narcissistic, you know, and I don't say that word lightly. But at the same time, these individuals can be very extremely dangerous. And I'm actually going to name this video Who to Stay Away From in the year 2022. Now, again, you can find these people in many different places, and I'm not like doing this video to like scare anyone, but it's just became apparent to me throughout the last few days. You know what, Alicia, it's my real name, you need to do a video on this, you know, if it's going to help other people, you know, because I've learned lessons, because I've experienced people, individuals that I am speaking about, and I'm sure you have too, butterflies. And going back to the point of these types of individuals, what then happens, what you find with these types of individuals is that they choose to not like you. They just choose that they just made up their mind, they just don't like you for whatever reason. And that's quite dangerous, because then, like I mentioned before, they try to align themselves with you, they try to become your friend, you know, but again, it's linked with competition. And when they feel as though they cannot compete with you, they then try to, turn other people against you behind your back. And these things will be taking place behind your back, and they will still be smiling in your face, right? They want other people to look at you in a negative light because they see your light, and they don't want anyone else to see your light because they feel as though if anyone else sees your light, it will diminish their light. Your light makes them insecure. Your light makes them feel less than, and it's got nothing to do with you. It's just basically all about this person's insecurity, not working on themselves, focusing outwardly, not focusing on and wanting to do the inner work. I believe that we all evolve daily. I believe that we're never 100% healed, but we can always work towards being better than we was before. Because there are days when I F up and I think to myself, Alicia, why did you say that? Or why did you do that? But I ain't perfect. I am not perfect, and it's an uncomfortable truth. But I am not perfect. I'm a human being, right? I'm gonna F up. I'm gonna make mistakes. But my aim is not to go out there and hinder or hurt anyone. If I mess up, then I have to just bring it back to myself. Okay, what can I do better? How can I do better? Checking myself. Okay, when I said that, I may have hurt them, or I may have, it's about checking yourself. And this is what a lot of people don't want to do. Instead of checking themselves, instead of doing the inner work, because it is uncomfortable sometimes. None of us want to know that we've been wrong. And sometimes none of us want to actually admit that we need help or advice or whatever the case may be. We always think we're in the right, okay? But there comes a point when if our actions are affecting others, we need to really check ourselves. Normal people don't go out of their way to go and hurt other people, but these specific individuals that I am talking about and will be exposing in this actual video, it is almost like it's their duty to hurt other people. It's almost like they feel like they get brownie points, and I believe they work for the dark entities. We are all of the dark, we are all of the light, right? We all have dark ways, we all have light ways, right? But some of us, our light, is more brighter than our darkness. We get dark when we get angry, right? We get dark when we get vexed. But some people work in that vibration because, again, I will go back to the point. They refuse to do the inner work. They refuse to check themselves. And instead of doing the inner work and checking themselves, and what I find with some of these people also, right? Again, I will point out, I do believe that they work for the dark entities, right? They definitely work for the dark demonic forces, okay? And what I find with these types of people is that they all have one thing in common. And comment below if you agree. You don't have to agree, but they all have one thing in common. And one of the things that they have in common is being materialistic. Now, nothing's wrong with wanting nice things, but when you attach your whole worth, your happiness on something, material, it's a bit of a problem, you know what I mean? Because money makes the world go round, no doubt. You need money to buy food, to have electricity, to have gas, to have clothes on your back, etc. And we all like to look good, we all like to look nice, etc. But one of the key things I found with these specific types of people that specifically go out of their way to actually try and cause havoc and drama in another person's life for no reason. And that's the point. There's no reason. The only reason for this individual to actually want to cause this type of hindrance and drama and chaos in another person's life is because they believe that you have something that they don't. You are shining a light onto this person's insecurities without even realizing it. Your being, your essence, your energy is aggravating these types of individuals because you shine a light on who they are not, because you've done the work or you are in the process of doing the work. And the work can come in many forms, right? The work can come in a way of, you know, going to see a counselor, talking about your problems, you know, doing your meditations, praying, fasting. You know, some people, there's different ways of doing it. Checking yourself, apologizing when you need to, you know, eating healthily, cutting out things that are no longer resonating with you, not hanging around with specific people. That's still a form of doing the work, especially if you know whoever you were around, whatever you were doing, you know, toxic ways of being, getting rid of that in order to become a better version of yourself. That is doing the work. Like I mentioned before, we're all a work in progress. We evolve daily. None of us are perfect. We learn every day. We learn about ourselves every day, you know. And these types of people that work for the dark forces, they don't want to do that. They want success now. They want the fame and fortune now. And like I mentioned before, with these individuals, I found in my actual experiences that it's all linked to materialism. It's all linked to it. It's all linked to not being bothered to actually take the steps that you may have taken. And the thing is, none of us are perfect, like I keep highlighting, but at the end of the day, there comes a point in all of our lives when we think, you know what, I need a change, I need better for myself. And it's at that point of feeling like I need better for myself, that's when you're taking back your power. That's when you're starting to open up, to start loving yourself, to realize that I deserve better and I'm gonna make better for myself. And it aggravates individuals that seek out to, you know, harm you. Or when I say harm, I mean in a way whereby they want you to feel a mental anguish and torture that they are experiencing, because they don't want to get to the root cause as to why they are experiencing these thoughts and feelings, as to why they self-sabotage. And some of them self-sabotaging because they see you evolving, because they see you prospering. They feel like they have to stop it, they have to block it. And they're actually in war with themselves. When you really, really check it, they are actually in war with themselves. And they see you as someone that is trying to stop and block their progress because you've done the work. Now, going back to the point of how these people may project their negativity onto you. Now, bearing in mind, we are all humans. Some of us, yeah, we're all human, no doubt, but we all have tendencies to be in a negative state of mind, which can then affect another person's being. You know, we're not always 100% happy, love and light. You know, that's, you know, it would be beautiful if it was rainbow and unicorns, though I love rainbow, unicorns and fairies. But sometimes we do get irritable. Sometimes we can get moody, right? We're human beings. But at the end of the day, it's important to check ourselves when we're in that frame of mind, to make sure that it doesn't spill over and transpire in another person's, you know, energy field. Because we don't know what type of damage we can cause when we're in that state of mind. It's okay to be unhappy. It's okay to be angry. But projecting that onto another person that doesn't deserve it is not okay. And when you're in that energy, that vibrational frequency, best believe if you do that, right, to someone that doesn't deserve it, it will come back, and it will come back tenfold. And that's why it's important for us butterflies to be mindful for ourselves and mindful for how our actions affect other people. Yeah, it can be embarrassing sometimes, like to know that you've upset someone or something, but it takes great courage and maturity to apologize to another person, especially if you know you upset them, you've hurt them. But if it comes from a place where it wasn't intentional, then you can forgive yourself. But these individuals, these entities that work for these dark demonic forces are intentionally sent, I believe, and also they are willingly and aggressively focused on destroying your state of being, your peace, It's a serious thing. And one of the reasons why these individuals want to disturb your peace is because I can hear some of you, they are not at peace with themselves. And it's a very, very serious thing. It's very important for us as beings to do the inner work. I was just about to swear there, but I remember it's YouTube. To do the inner work, because it's frustrating to know that other people have to pay because other people refuse to do that inner work. And you don't know what people are going through for you to be projecting your negativity and toxicity onto them because of your jealousy that they are further in their life than you think that they are, when it's not actually a competition. Everyone is assigned something great that they must do in this life. And again, it could be from the past life that people in this life are continuing to work towards. We all have different birth charts. We all belong to different lineage. We all are assigned tasks to do in this life. And what I find with these individuals is that they try and F with destiny. They try and control your actual future. And these people can be very controlling. I know I can be controlling sometimes. I'm a Leo, right? I've got a Mercury in Virgo. But that's with myself. But I ain't going to try and inflict my behavior into another person's life, because I could be messing with their destiny. And I believe as well, it's another thing, butterflies, I believe that despite people, these entities specifically, trying to deter, block, sabotage, etc., you guys get the gist, right? It may hinder you for some time, but just know that whatever is yours is actually yours. And that was said to me by one of my elder sisters once, was on the phone for hours. And I remember her saying that to me, because I remember I was fretting about something. And she's like, Alicia, whatever is yours is yours. I'm sure you butterflies have heard me say that before, but it's true. When you really think of it, it is yours, right? You cannot alter God's promise to you or whoever you believe in. You can't alter that. You can't alter someone's birth chart. You can't do that. But you can alter your own life. And instead of these individuals taking admiration or being or admiring, you know, your work, or, you know, whatever the case is, they try to destroy it because it makes them feel less than. How dare you? How dare you, you know, how dare you go and live out your purpose? How dare you go and live out your truth? But like I said, everyone is on their own path. You can't begrudge someone for doing their you know, soul's purpose. You can't. It's ridiculous. The same way we can't begrudge someone that's living out their life purpose. But it all boils down to not doing the work and not checking themselves. Now, let's move on to back to what I was saying about these individuals getting others to turn on you, trying to, you know, create smear campaigns, etc. It is designed to, it's bullying, number one. Let's just get that out of the bag, right? Let's highlight that. It's straight up and down, it's bullying. And I remember when that happened to me, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm a big woman. Like, you can't be doing these types of things to me. You can't be doing that, you know. And this specific person was trying to befriend me, but I am an individual whereby I don't necessarily just open up straight away. I don't know you from nowhere, so I'm not going to be telling you my whole life story. I don't roll like that, and I'm certainly not going to be rolling like that at this big 38-year-old age. That's what I was thinking in my head, because I could read that this person had bad intentions. They were overly nice and just almost obsessive, like following me, wanting to speak to me every minute. Like, that's cool. I don't mind, I don't mind. But when you know, innit? When you're a feeler, when you're a seer, you know that someone has a hidden agenda. And true to form, they reveal themselves, These types of people, they get into groups to try and take you down because they feel powerless. They see your power and they're threatened by you. And this is not to say that you can't speak to a stranger, or, because you can speak to strangers sometimes and you find out that, they're the most beautifulest souls and they wish you no harm and they wish you the best more than sometimes even family members or your friends that you've known for a long time wish you. So I'm not going to stand here and say, oh, never speak to. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying just be more vigilant, butterflies. Be mindful. What is this person's agenda? Not to say you have to be paranoid whenever you're talking to someone, because you can talk to someone anytime. If you go to the, shop or whatever the case may be, you might meet someone at a family get together that you've never met before. They could end up being one of your best friends. You never know. But just be quite mindful. If you feel that little twitch in your gut, listen to it. Because like I said, some people are sent to try and destroy you, and some people are sent to help you to evolve. And when people get into groups to try and take you down, find courage in that. Obviously at the time, it's not an enjoyable experience. It is bullying. But make sure that when you're in these types of situations, and hopefully you're not, but if you have been in that type of situation, just think to yourself, wow, it took all these people to try and take one person down. Why is that? Because they were threatened by you and they felt they couldn't do it on their own. And even when they got others to try and take you down, they still couldn't take you down. It was a fight against your energies, really, your spirit. They knew that you were spiritually powerful. They were threatened by your spirit. And they thought somehow you're going to just take something away from them. So they tried to dim your light. They tried to out you. They tried to tell people about, they tried to spread a narrative about you that wasn't true. And for some of you, other people may have believed these false allegations, accusations, especially if they, diminished you or tried to, I should say. Because God knows. And for some of you, if they were successful in trying to smear your name or, whatever the case may be, bullying, whatever, turning people against you, if they were successful in doing that, just remember that those people that they managed to turn against you, they weren't your people. They weren't your true soul tribe, because a real person or real people will not believe a negative, toxic individual that is spitting venom. And then you have to really think to yourself, and not to get you paranoid, butterflies, you got to check it and you got to think to yourself, you know what? If these people could believe my girl over here, that means that they were a hidden enemy too. If they're quick to jump on the side of a person that is toxic and is blatantly known for all, because these types of situations, what confuses me as well, butterflies, is that when you're in these types of situations, right, and you can see the ish for what it is, and it's like everyone else around you, it's like they're deluded. It's like, am I the only one that can see this person's toxic? This specific individuals, they're going around, they're talking about people, they're pointing, they're just very bitter, they're arguing with people, they're creating arguments, they're loud, and there's nothing wrong with being loud, but they just want to be known for the wrong reasons. And it's like everyone around you is turning a blind eye. But the minute they say something about you, when you don't act like that, people are quick to believe it. So therefore, these people were not your soul tribe. The people that also believe the, tainted narrative of you, they weren't part of your soul tribe either. They were part of that individual, that toxic entity's individuals. And I say that quite lightly, because we all have negative and toxic traits also. But like I mentioned before, which I highlighted in the beginning of the video, these specific individuals that specifically go out of their way to try and, I say, wreak havoc in people's life. If other people are quick to believe their stories of you, then they resonate on that same vibrational frequency anyway. And these are the type of people you need to get away from, especially for this brand new, fresh year. It's not about being around, these types of people. It's not about trying to convince these people about your worth. If they don't believe you, they were never for you. And the thing is, the truth always comes out in the end anyway. God always reveals people for who they truly are. And there's other people as well. You can have family members. You can have friends that have tried to sabotage you. And one of the reasons why, and it's quite painful when these things happen as well, right? And one of the reasons why they may try and act in this way is because they don't believe that you deserve something that you may have. It could be anything. But these people were in secret competition with you anyway. And they want to seek to destroy your happiness, because again, it boils down to they are not happy. They're not doing the inner work. And sometimes, even if it is family members, you have to discard them. You have to, we have this thing of, oh, it's my family, it's my this, it's my that. But then you find that when you're around these people, they're causing more harm than good. So is it really worth holding on to the word of saying family? Really think about what that word family represents. Family wouldn't hurt you. They're acting like a hidden enemy. And again, look at your birth chart with your family's birth chart. You're on a different mission. Sometimes we are on different missions than other family members. And if things are going well for you and it's not going well for them, they start to wonder, they start to think, and they start to, not for all. This is just, because we've all been there. But they have to understand and realize we are all being sent different missions to accomplish. And it hurts more when it comes from your family members. But again, if any family member is showing you any signs of trying to sabotage, trying to deter, trying to belittle, they have to go. These are the types of people you have to remove yourself from. Because in order for us to evolve, we cannot be around this type of toxicity and negativity, because it's designed to keep us stuck. And we hold on to the fact of, oh, it's family, oh, it's my this, oh, it's my friend, I've known them for a long time. And then you're in situations and cycles that you can't get out of, because you're holding on to the fact that, oh, it's family, and oh, it's my friend. Sometimes you have to put yourself first in these situations, and it's when you put yourself first, that's when you hear stuff like, oh, she's so cold, oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because you've been doing it for so long and I never said anything. But now that I take a stand, now that I'm standing in my power, now that I'm putting up boundaries, it's a problem. They're not thinking, what have I done? Hence why they don't want to interact with me anymore. And that is a problem. It's very narcissistic. Normal people don't go out of their way to cause havoc in normal people's life. Again, we're not all perfect, but I always think and I always say that a normal person doesn't sit and plot and plan to destroy or make a friend, a family member, a work colleague's life unhappy because they are not happy. And it's all designed to rock your world, because their life is probably full of chaos, but they don't even know that you could be going through your daily struggles. They're not even comprehending that. And that's why it's very selfish. That's why it's very narcissistic. It's all about them. They could see you with something and they may not have what you have. And again, it could be anything from the material to love to success in your career. And they fixate on it. And the same energy that they take to fixate on what you have, they can be pouring that into themselves, you know. And you know how high they will, you know, evolve if they were pouring that same energy and venom and bad mind, right? As we say in Jamaica, bad mind, because that's what it is. It's very bad-minded to sit down there and plot. And even when people do them type of things, yeah, see the patois coming out now. It's what happens when you live with your grandparents. I was brought up by my grandparents. My grandparents are Jamaican and my mum and dad are both Jamaican as well. But I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with my grandparents, right? But when I have to just breathe, I need to burn the incense because I'm just getting passionate out here. I wanted to do this video for about a week, but I was just thinking, how am I going to do this? Because I'm very passionate about this. And the thing is, when I see these types of things happen to other people, it gets me so enraged because I don't like discrimination. I don't like people feeling left out. I don't like people being bullied. I don't like people feeling less than. And when it has happened to me, it made me so angry. Because if I don't like seeing that happen to others, why should I put up with it if it's happening to me? I will speak my truth, and I have spoken my truth. And sometimes by speaking my truth, it's gotten me into trouble. I can sit here and tell you some stories, butterflies, and you guys will be gasping. And when I say trouble, I don't mean like big trouble and stuff like that, but I mean like trouble in the sense where, oh my God, I never knew Alicia was like that. I've never seen you upset. What do you expect? You expect me to just stand there and smile while you openly disrespect me? Am I a waxwork at Madame Two Swords? I'm a human being. The same way you're a human being, well, are you even human? Because like I said, normal people don't go out there and do that to people, right? So going back to the point of these individuals who seek out, and that's the thing, that's the point I cannot get past, butterflies. These people sit down and plot. And then what you have to be mindful of as well is like the little things they say. So if they're congratulating you, and bearing in mind, I don't want to get anyone paranoid, but it's just some people. I'm going to pour myself a drink. When they're congratulating you, listen to their tone. Listen to their tone when they're congratulating you. Right? There's a wanting, there's a yearning to want to always be around you as well. Before, they didn't really care about being around you, but when they see certain things start to elevate in your life, they may want to start to be around you. You know why? It's called being an energy vampire. Because they think if they are next to you, then your blessings will rub off on them. When it was fine before when you were struggling, they were okay with you before when you were struggling, when you didn't have nothing, because in their mind, that's your lot. You're not going to progress better than this. And they want to be coming around you, bragging and boasting, talking about what they're getting up to, this and that. And it angers them to know that you have eclipsed them. And again, it was never a competition. But because these people are so self-centered, because these people are toxic, materialistic, it's almost like they look down upon you. Because they have this narrative as to who they feel that you are, who you're going to become. But when you decide to take your power back and focus on yourself, it's now a problem. And then there's different types of energies. You can get someone that will aggressively pursue you to destroy you, like I mentioned before when I spoke about when they try to team up with other people. This is when they're in their aggressive pursuit. Or you can get the ones whereby they want to be around you even though you feel the fakeness. They want to be around you to try and see how you're living, what you're doing, to try and F things up for you as well. So be mindful of having these people in your space, because their energy can just deter your whole, especially if you're sensitive like me. You can pick up on people's energy. You can pick up on people's thoughts. Be mindful of how you feel when these people leave you. Do they make you feel uplifted and high vibrational, or do they make you feel drained and confused? And don't get it twisted, butterflies. People can send attacks through their thoughts, especially these types of people. But the less you engage with these individuals, the less likely it's easy for them to send you spiritual attacks. If you engage with people that you know do not wish you well, you'll start seeing things mess up around you, you know. But when you remove yourself from these people, the energy fades, so there's no attachment for them to feed off. If they're in your space, they will do things, they will say things to upset the flow of, you know, your mood or whatever the case may be. And for some of you, they want to do this. They want to throw you off. Because again, inside, they could be acting normal on the outside, but inside they're in inner turmoil, they're in inner conflict. You know, 9 of Swords energy, 5 of Wands energy, internally. But they're trying to smile the star like everything is fine. And their mission is to project that 9 of Swords and 5 of Wands onto you. Because you are Temperance. I ain't even pulled no cards yet, but this is what I'm channeling. And they want to be in your energy, and they want you to be in theirs. They want to trade places with you because they're in secret competition with you. You cannot be. Listen, it's deep. Let me take a sip of my pineapple juice. I'm actually obsessed with at the moment, but more so mint tea. Getting back to the point, I get passionate. Be mindful of what you tell people. Move in silence. No one has to know your every move. Make your work do the talking. Not everyone that claps is your friend. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that people have to be this way. But it all boils down to them not feeling good enough in whatever capacity. And we are all good enough, and we're all amazing, and we're all abundant, we're all great at something, but we can't fight people's battles. That's for them to actually do the work and fight that on themselves. It should not seep over into our lives. We shouldn't have to put up with it. We need to take a stand. We don't need to put up with it. Say no. Like, nah, you're not doing that around here. Go somewhere else and do that, but you're not doing that around here. And not feel guilty about, you know, having boundaries, because these types of people try and make you feel bad for having boundaries. Had you not projected this negative, toxic, low vibrational, demonic energy onto me, I wouldn't have to throw it back. Whatever you put out, you get back. Just like when you manifest, yeah? When you manifest, you're manifesting for me to switch on you, so that's what you're going to get. That's it. And even by us engaging with these types of people and switching or whatever the case may be, this is what they want. They want your energy. Whatever form it comes in, whether it's you switching, whether it's you being that, nah, you have to lock that off. Shut it down, curtains. It's time to take a stand, butterflies. It has to stop. We have to stop these people going around spreading their negativity and toxicity onto others because they refuse to do the inner work. And that's all it is. And sometimes we're going to have to be alone. Sometimes we have to be alone. And some of us don't want to be alone. But the thing is, why would you want to be around people that want to suppress you, that don't want you to evolve? Are you that lonely that you cannot be alone? Because by hanging with these people, whether it's family members, friends, whatever the case may be, you're not going to evolve. You're going to be stuck. And guess what? By them being around you, they'll be drawing off your energy and they will evolve. Because they're sent to keep you stuck. And again, I go back. People are sent in our lives. And sometimes, like I mentioned before in the first segment of the video, sometimes these individuals, they come into our lives to try and block us, and they were sent, that was their job, to try and block us, for us to interact with them. I'm not saying that they're sole focus, that's their sole, destiny, to just try and block us, seek us out. No. What I mean is, there has been contracts in past life for them to align with us, for them to meet up with us, and there was an interaction between ourselves and them was supposed to take place. And we are supposed to learn a lesson from that interaction, especially if it was a painful interaction. I say that very lightly, depending on what the betrayal was, right? And I believe in any case, yes. So I've been through some very effed up situations when I was younger. But when I look back in hindsight, I realized, you know what? I had to go through what I went through. Because if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be standing here right now talking to you guys. It's for our soul's growth. But these individuals, their job is to learn from the experience that they projected onto others. For some, it makes them feel powerful that they hurt someone. For others, it makes them interact with beings like themselves, and then they learn a lesson, and then there's a change, hopefully. But if they choose not to change their ways, they'll be stuck in a karmic loop until they make that change. So it's a lesson for both parties in those situations. Again, about with some family members feeling as though you don't deserve what you have, because they could be continuing certain themes that the generation before us lived by, and the generation before that lived by, and before that, and before that, and then we, only a chosen few, and we all have that, I'm not going to say we're privileged butterflies, but there's only a specific few that have been chosen to break the generational curses. We all see the ish for what it is in some of our family patterns. And some of us try to sidestep it. Oh yeah, but grandma did this, or auntie this, and so this is my lot. No, it's not. One of us or all of us need to take a stand and think, okay, this is what my grandma went through. This is what this one went through. I'm going to be different. I'm going to change the narrative of our family lineage. I'm going to change that. They suffered for me to be here. So why am I going to go in the same footsteps and suffer as well? Why do I want my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren to experience the same suffering that my great-grandma or whoever the case? Why would I want to wish that upon someone? Why don't I change the narrative of my family's legacy? And that's the thing, sometimes with family members, they're so rooted and stuck in the history of the family that when they see you trying to bust a move, trying to do something different, and it's not premeditative. Some of us are assigned to take that different lane. Some of us are assigned to bust the next move. And it could seem like alien to family members. How dare she? How dare he think he's better than us? We were given a job to fulfill. And maybe through following in our footsteps, although we're not perfect, but if you take note and take the positives out of what we're doing, you will learn something as well and change your destiny too. Again, I go back to the point of saying that we're all assigned specific roles to play to fulfill our destiny. But for some of us, remember, we all have free will. If one of us from a family line tries to do something new, other evolved beings within that family will then see it as something positive, a new way of being for the family line. But other people, family members that are stuck, don't want to do the inner work, will stay rooted and gripped onto the old way of being that has not proved or served anyone well, and then they are sent to try and destroy you because you are going to break a generational curse that they felt that they were unfit to do. Well, they weren't even sent to do. They were probably just sent to follow in your footsteps and continue on with the legacy. It's almost like you have gotten the baton in a relay race and then you pass the baton on. But some of these family members could be older than you, and it's like, how dare he? How dare she? She's younger than me. I'm not going to follow in her footsteps. I'm going to try and block her. I'm going to try and sabotage her. But not realizing that by them trying to do that, they're blocking and sabotaging themselves and the family members and future children from the family line to come. It's very deep. So we are here to elevate not only ourselves but others around us. I may talk about that again on another video, but I've wondered about this. And it's also going back to the point of not believing that you are great, not believing that you are able to do something. And then when they see you doing it, whether it's family members, friends, work colleagues, whoever the case may be, it's like, how, like, but I can't, that's you. I believe I can do it. So please step out my way and let me do it. Because even if you step in my way, I'm still going to find another route. Whether it's the motorway, the park, I'm still going to get there. You're only doing yourself a disservice by trying to block me. So I'm going to pull a few cards. I think I touched upon some of the things. I hope I did anyway. And that's another thing I want to talk about. When people try and, you know, it ties in with what I've mentioned before. When individuals try and sabotage soul connections, couples are aligned together for reasons. And again, I do believe sometimes people are sent to try and destroy, etc., right? And yeah, definitely, 100%. But I find that when you are like, when you're in a connection or when you're in like a powerful pairing, that's when you get like a lot of spiritual attacks. And it's because these individuals are sent to try and separate the two of you, because it's almost like they're definitely sent from entities, I believe, right? And they're working for these entities, these dark demonic forces, but they're sent to try and separate the two, because they know that if you join together, you're going to raise the vibrations of humanity, possibly bring a child into the world that will be even powerful than the two of you, you know, and they want to separate that. This could be a friend group, especially if you separate from friend groups that you no longer resonate with. It happens. We evolve. Some people like to stay stuck. And especially if you may have hung around with specific friend groups that were quite toxic and, you know, they weren't focusing on evolution, and you are the only friend out of that friendship group that decides, you know what, I want better for myself. They will try and make you feel bad for wanting better for yourself. You have to question, is that a real friend? And if you find yourself in situations where people are trying to spiritually attack your connections, whether it's a friendship group, whether it's a relationship, you have to be even closer to that other person. The other person has to be even closer to you. You have to disengage with whoever's trying to spiritually attack you. And remember, these people can be smiling assassins. They can smile in your face, still be working, you know, with their thoughts, with their actions. You and your person, you and your friend, or whatever the case may be, have to be in union. Have to be, when I say in union, I mean have to join forces, because you're being spiritually attacked to separate the two of you. And again, these people, they don't know why. They're for some, they do, but they don't know why they've been sent. They've been sent to obviously separate. They've been sent to obviously keep things dark and low vibrational. because they feel low vibrational. And again, you could say because they're not happy and they feel like you don't deserve to be happy. They may feel like you're leaving them behind. They may feel like they'll never get the happiness that you're experiencing. These are one of the factors. These are some of the factors as to why they aggressively pursue to destroy your connections. They may see you in friendship groups, so they may feel like, I haven't got any friends. I wish I had friends like this. This is why they could start smear campaigns or trying to take your friends away from you. They can see you in a relationship. They can try and flirt with your partner. They can try and, flirt with you. It's all designed to separate yourself. It's all designed for you to be alone because they feel alone. And again, these people are sent. And if this is the case, they face a lot of karma because, again, whoever you are connected with, you're connected with them for a reason at this specific time to create something. This could be a business idea. This could be a child. This could be buying a home. This could be anything. And these people believe that they are God. They try and play God. And they try and come in between that because they feel like you don't deserve. And again, they're working for a demonic force, which is sending them to try and separate the two. And again, they're trying to alter destiny. And it's not going to happen. And again, if they do that, they will face karma. They definitely will face karma. Because you have to look at your, it's like they're trying to alter your birth chart. And if you do a Sanistry report on your birth chart and the person you're connected with his birth chart, whether it's a friend or a partner, you see that you were supposed to connect to do something great. And they're trying to block it and sabotage it with their actions. And maybe if you look at the other person's birth chart and yours, whoever's trying to sabotage, if you know their birth chart, you will see why things are playing out. And if you know that, then it's important to remove yourself from these people because it's not going to get any better. And I say that because I've experienced it. It's not going to get any better. And when you remove yourself from these people, you will start to see things start really popping off for you differently. When I say popping off for you, things start really blossoming for you, butterflies. Things start really happening because they were keeping you stagnant and stuck energetically. Don't tell these people about your plans because thoughts are powerful. The same way we can manifest things to come in for us. If you tell someone something, especially if you don't trust them, you don't think they can think something to try and block it from happening, especially because they now know you've given them you've given them some sort of information that they wasn't privy to. Move in silence. But again, I will reiterate, whatever is yours. But don't make your destination be harder than it is to accomplish with them knowing about what you want to do. Seen it happen many times when I was younger, telling people my business, and then some of the things I want not even coming to me. I get it eventually, but it took a while. Why did it take a while? I wonder. Now, who do you need to stay away from in 2022? Let's see, butterfly. We're going to pull a few cards. We're going to mix it up a bit. Who do you need to stay away from in 2022? Okay, we've got Pisces energy. Could be a Pisces person. This individual, I feel, could be quite, I'm hearing naive. Or they may feel like you are naive. Person person's very emotionally manipulative. May like to drink. And they definitely try to manipulate with their words. They definitely try to project an image of themselves that is fake. So they may come across as very kind, considerate, and caring. But it's a facade. This person's very emotionally manipulative and very dangerous, I'm hearing. They could drive a white car for some of you, they may not. But this person may try and engage with you so that you open up to them. And I'm hearing that they may use your weaknesses against you. This person could be very flirtatious as well. But they're very emotionally manipulative. It's something about their words. They use their words to manipulate others. And they say things subliminally, I hope I'm saying that properly, to try and mind trick you So this is someone that you need to keep away from, is what I'm hearing, because I got Moon card again. Some of you may collaborate with this person. I'm just seeing Three of Pentacles. You may work with this individual as well. But this person is someone that you need to keep away from. Why does my collective need to keep away from this individual? Yeah, we've got the Empress card and we've got the Tower. This person, you know, they want to disrupt your foundations. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. This person, they could be jealous of your stability. They could be jealous of, they're very materialistic right here with the Empress card. They could be jealous of, I'm hearing, your looks for some of you. They could be jealous of the way people interact with you, the way people treat you. They want that adoration for themselves. So they will manipulate others around you for other people to feel the same way about them, the way that they do about you, if that makes any sense. You know, with the Tower card right there, this is about Mars energy. So they definitely want to disrupt your foundations. They definitely want, you know, things to fall flat for you. You know, they want you to suffer, is what I'm hearing. Why do they want my butterflies to suffer? Yeah, because you have this sort of idyllic life. You know, we've got 10 of Cups. They feel like everything is working out for you. You've got this perfect family. For some of you, I'm hearing that you could get on with your mum, you could get on with your dad, you could get on with your siblings. Some of you have a partner, some of you could be married, some of you could have children. This person may really want children as well, is what I'm hearing. So there's a jealousy here about that as well. Yeah, this person definitely wants to sabotage your relationships, and this could be friendships as well. You may have friends that are like family members. This person, you know, they play mind games. It's like they set little traps and they run off. Oh, was it me? Did I do that? Yes, you did. So this person is very troublesome. They get pleasure out of, you know, causing havoc in your life, trying to, you know, maybe turn family members against each other, maybe turn friends against each other. They like to separate love connections as well. They like love partners to argue over them. They like to do things so that partners will get into, you know, problems, is what I'm hearing. Very dangerous. Yeah, it could be dealing with an Aries, because this person feels like they should get all the adoration, they should get all the attention, and they're quite jealous of all their attention. Yeah. I don't lie, guys. 6 of Wands. They feel like you get too much attention. Like, people, why are people noticing me? 6 of Wands. They feel like they should get the adoration. They feel like they should get their attention, but all their attention's on you. This could be a friend. Maybe they feel like all the guys fancy you, or all the girls want you. You know, they could be jealous of your position or at work. They might be. This person might be jealous that for some of you, I'm hearing, because you might get a house, you might be buying a house, you may have a job, or some of you want to purchase a house, and this person is hoping and wishing that it falls flat. This person could be jealous of your job role. Some of you could be bosses, or this person wants to become a boss. And they feel that you are on your way to becoming very successful, purchasing your new home. You're very abundant, you're very creative, and they just think that everything's going well for you, whether that's your career, your love life, and they want to sabotage it. So be very mindful. Yeah, see, there we go. You know, this person will come around and act as if they are thoughtful, caring. It's all pretend. This is the person you need to stay away from. This is for a small few of you. I'm going to pull some more cards as well. The reason why this person, you know, may have reacted this way or may behave in this way is because they are jealous of you. They feel like you get attention that they crave, they desire. This is like narcissistic energy. We've got Aries here twice, right? I'm not saying Aries are, but I'm saying in the low vibrations. Any star sign can be narcissistic, but this person feels as though Aries energy is about being seen, being the first. They rule the first house. They want to be seen. They want to be known. They feel like you're taking everything away from them. You could be in the public eye, or they feel like, why is everyone always liking, you know? Some of you could be an Aries, right? Or a Taurus or a Pisces. But I asked who this person is, and this is who came out. Who's my collective? Who's my collective? Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to a Queen of Cups? You could be a Pisces or a Cancer. You're very intuitive. You're very loving, very warm, and this person doesn't understand. You know, this is Page of Cups, so they're trying to mimic you. They're trying to work you out. They're trying to mimic your yeah. I just saw King of Swords. That's who they really are. You know, they're trying to be warm. They're trying to be loving because they're thinking this person definitely studies you as well. Okay, this could be a family member because I'm seeing 10 of Cups. Could be someone that you work with. Could be maybe like a mother figure as well. It happens, guys. Sorry, but could be like a mother figure. But this person's trying to mimic you, but they can't. They can't. Got Death card at the bottom of the deck. You know, they can't mimic you. They can't do it. We're dealing with a Scorpio, but they're trying to it's like they're up at night wondering, how come everyone always, you know, loves my butterfly? Like, what is it they do? But when they try and mimic you, they fall flat. Page of Cups. I'm not saying Page of Cups is a bad card, but it's not a king or it's not a queen. Because they're so focused on you. They're not focusing on how they should enhance their attributes and qualities. Who am I connecting to? Who am I connecting to? I just saw Sagittarius energy. Could be connecting to a Pisces or a Cancer. Could be connecting to a Sagittarius. Who am I connecting to? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. It's like, okay. I could be connecting to a Cancer. I did say Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. Yeah, this person may have tried to leave you out. Or a Libra. Person definitely tried to leave you out in the cold. Yeah, I'm connecting to a Libra, Aquarius, a Leo. Someone with Taurus in their chart with the 5 of Pentacles. Cusp, we're dealing with a Cusp, Gemini, Taurus. You could be a Libra, butterflies, or a Cancer, a Leo, or an Aquarius. Whoever this person is, it's definitely like a friend or a family member. And I feel like this person is jealous of your foresight. They just find you so original, find you so warm, caring. You know, you march to the beat of your own drum. You're very free-spirited, and they hate the way everyone loves you. They hate the way everyone loves you. Who does my butterflies need to stay away from in the year 2022? Yeah, this person definitely could be a fire sign, and this is number 1. This could be definitely an Aries. Yeah, we've got Aries energy again. We've got Gemini energy. Cancer energy. We've got Aries energy and Sagittarius energy. These are some of the people you need to stay away from, is what I'm hearing. Or some of you could be of these signs, but this is a person, I feel, because it's all tying up for me. This person definitely could be an ex-partner. This person definitely wants to start anew with some of you. Could be an ex-partner as well. For others of you, this individual, I feel, wants to destroy a relationship that you're in. You know, this Wheel of Fortune right here. They want the Wheel of Fortune to not turn in your favor. You know, they want to cut this situation off, or they want the person that you're with to cut you off. You know, is this person sending my butterflies the evil eye? They're definitely studying you. Remember what I said about thoughts? Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Yeah, they are. 9 of Wands mentions about someone that is in hiding, someone, you know, 9 talks about endings, right? And 9 rules the 9th house as well. 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is rule spirituality, higher learning, philosophy. And with this Virgo card right here, Hermit, I feel like this person, obviously you have deep obsession about you. You haven't got the Devil card. There's a deep obsession about you. And there's a studying. You know, this person definitely studies you. I feel like they obsessively watch your social media. This could be someone that you work with, someone that lives in your neighborhood. 3rd house energy. ninth house energy, number 9, 9 with Virgo energy right there. You know, Virgo is in the, you know, Virgo season is in the 9th month. Yes, it starts in the 8th month, but it to me is like Virgo, the real Virgos for me is like in September. Not to say that the ones that are born in August are not, but they have more Leo energy. But you know, the September Virgos hold weight. So this is like this person's definitely studying you behind the scenes. They're very competitive with you, and it's like 3rd house energy in numerology represents Sagittarius, again, higher learning, spirituality. Definitely feel like this person, their thoughts, there's great fear of who you will become, what you will achieve, what you're doing. You know, I think more so, see, I say I think, because I got Gemini energy, got Virgo energy. This is about communication. I feel more so it's their thoughts. Their thoughts and their emotions are in line. For some of you, yes, they're trying to, you know, it's their intentions. Their intentions are negative. They are definitely, they don't want to scare anyone, but they're definitely sending negativity your way. I'm not necessarily seeing any type of spell work or anything, because, okay, because this could be like the magician, because it's Gemini energy. For some, they could be trying to do spell work, handle work to, okay, I'm going to look into why they're trying to do this. But I feel more so for some, for the majority of you, it's more their thoughts thinking bad, wanting bad to happen. I feel like they want a partnership to separate. I'm hearing they want you to be in confusion, you know, with this Hermit card, this Virgo energy, something about your mind. They don't want your mind, they're threatened by your mind as well, the way your mind works. They want you to be in confusion. They want you to be alone. No friends, I'm hearing, okay? No partner, no friends, okay? Because Hermit card is like going into hermit mode to do the inner work, to find the answers from within, but they want you to be alone and not by choice. They want you to be left out in the cold, is what I'm seeing, is what I'm hearing. Excuse the noise, butterflies. I do live with my family. Yeah, this person obsessively watches you online. So if this person's following you or anything like that, maybe it's wise to unfollow them and maybe block this individual. Because there's the energy of this should be me, this should be my life. Some of you could be bloggers, vloggers as well, obsessively watching you. For a small few of you, there is some sort of like, definitely, they're very active with what they're trying to do. And again, if you have experienced that, then it's very important to do your cleansing. It's very important to do your sea salt baths, especially with Himalaya salt, pink Himalaya salt. Have a cleanse maybe at the beginning of the week, Monday. Maybe do your egg cleanses as well, where you just put the egg all around your body. You know, just take out all the negative energy, okay? From your feet to your toes, go around your head anti-clockwise, crack the egg in a cup, and if the egg rises, then you know something is not good. If it goes at the bottom, then you just simply dispose of the egg as well, right? Say your prayers, do your meditations, you know, do your protection, whatever you believe in. Just, you know, build up a shield, do a meditation with a shield protecting you. So any negativity that this person's trying to send your way, it will simply bounce back, okay? Wear your black onyx, you know, on your wrist, maybe a bracelet, wear it in your bra, whatever the case may be. And especially don't have this person around you. If you're in a connection, don't tell this person about your relationship. Don't have this person around you or your partner, because they will, you know, they will try and seek havoc in your connection so that you can both separate. They definitely will try and play mind games so that, you know, this is the type of person that will try and say things to you to deter you from being with your person, or say things to your person to deter them from being with you. This could be a friend. This person finds great pleasure, because I'm hearing giggling and laughing, okay? This person plots and plans. Why can't they focus on you? You could be Queen of Wands. Well, this could be a Queen of Wands that's doing it. You know, you could be a Leo, they could be a Leo. They could be a Pisces. Okay, so yes, I do think more so this person is definitely sending evil eye to you. But I just mentioned some of the ways that you can protect yourself as well. And again, just don't interact with this person, seriously, and try not to think a lot about this individual as well, because if you think a lot about this person, you're still sending energy towards them. Okay, so let's take a look some more. What will happen if my butterflies disengages with this person? What will happen? If you disengage with this individual, then this person has nothing to feed off. And this person, yes, they will be, bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces right here. Pisces, we've got Aries, we've got Gemini energy, you know, we've got Virgo energy, we've got Gemini again, Libra, you know. They'll be blocked. There's nothing for them to feed off. They'll feel stagnant. They'll feel stuck. They'll feel stagnant and stuck, that their plans haven't fallen through, because there's nothing for them to, like I said, I've said it 3 times. That's the number of the 3rd house, number of Gemini, communication. If you don't communicate, if you don't engage with them, there's nothing for them to fixate on. There's nothing for them to focus on. Yes, they could still be thinking about you, what you're getting up to, but this is saying be quite mindful of what you post online, especially if you know this person follows you. Maybe advisable to maybe block this individual. I don't want to really say that. It's up to you what you do with your social media, because some of you could be like in the public eye, so you may need to keep it open, but it may be mindful to maybe not follow this person, or, you know, not let them see what you've posted, because I've got 3 there again. You know, the less they know, the better. Yes, this person again will feel quite upset that they're not being able to interact or feed off your energy as well. They feel quite blocked, and eventually they'll take a step back and start hopefully doing the inner work or focusing on something else. What will happen for my butterflies if they stop engaging? And also, it will not allow this person to hurt you, because I feel like this person has hurt you already. They may have hurt you 3 times. So if you take a step back and not engage, some of you may work with this person as like, but I have to engage with them, I see them every day. But this is like, you won't be hurt because you won't be interacting with them. So there's nothing for them to do, nothing for them to know so that they can hurt you. You know, spirit will block them. But if you know, spirit will work for you to do the work to block them. And once that happens, they will have to move back. You know, they will move back. They will move away from you. They'll move away from you. That their energy will shift. You know, because there'll be nothing for them to feed off and work on, you know. So let's take a look. Okay, so coming to the end of the video, guys, because the incense is burning and the music is nearly finished. Okay, so let's see. What will happen to my butterflies if they disengage with this person? Wow, I don't pull the star. You'll shine even brighter than you are already. Some of you could be in Aquarius, right? And, you know, a cycle will complete and you will elevate from this experience and you will evolve even higher, especially if some of you are trying to achieve some sort of goal. And I'm going to pick a card on this as well, what blessings are coming to you. But you will definitely, if you're on your quest of doing something, I feel that your interaction with this individual will hinder you. You'll still get to your destination, but it will take a bit longer. Something could happen for you guys around February time or even March, right? Or I feel more February. And this is saying that you are definitely on your way to achieving some sort of goal. This could be some sort of like career, definitely a wish fulfillment. You're definitely trying to heal from a situation, or you're going through some sort of healing as well. You know, the star card does speak about being in the public eye, not like the Six of Wands where you're gaining recognition and success, but it's still being well known, possibly on the internet. So, you know, you're definitely going to be gaining some sort of success on the internet as well, without any distractions. This person may want to, you know, bulldoze their way and you know, be in the front of it all, right? I'm trying to push you off some sort of pedestal that they think that you're on. I believe you are, but this is saying that your focus is going to be elsewhere. There's nothing that's going to distract you. If anything, you're going to climb higher and higher. A cycle will complete itself, and maybe this could be a cycle of you reaching some sort of evolution within yourself. This could be involving a Taurus, Virgo. Why did I say Virgo? Taurus. I'm hearing Capricorn. A Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, or you could be of those signs. I definitely feel you could definitely be of those signs. And I feel like you are just on to bigger and better things. Like, there's definitely a cycle to complete, and again, it comes back to me, some sort of generational curse you could be breaking, you know, for your family, for yourself, for the family after you. There's something that you are on a mission to achieve, and some of you are going towards a goal, some of you are going towards new love as well, you know, and this person's interference is only going to block it for some time. And these are the things that are going to be manifesting for you. Yeah, we've got Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration. Some of you are going to be working on something diligently. Some of you could be signing contracts as well. Getting over some sort of mental torture. I remember Nine of Swords. This person may have left you in the Nine of Swords. You'll definitely be healing from this person, and you will be gaining abundance. Some of you could be settling down as well. There's something about a job as well. You'll be gaining recognition from a job. Some of you could be online, so you may definitely go viral, I'm hearing. This is about a home as well. Some of you may want to purchase a home. There's some sort of big boy move that you're doing, right? And I feel like this person being around just kind of stops the flow. Yeah. Oh, love. Yeah. Some of you may meet a new love. This could be like a family member, or this could be like a friend that, you know, wants you to be stuck. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to progress. They want you to be stuck. But I'm telling you, like, once you remove yourself from this person or people, there's definitely people here. Could be some people that you work with. Definitely family members are here. This could be a friend. It could be an ex as well. And this is saying to keep away from this ex. Don't try and reignite nothing with this ex. Don't go back. That's what I'm hearing. Especially if it is an earth sign. Don't go back. You know, move forward, because if you don't move forward, if you don't complete the cycle, you know, some of you could meet a new love online is what I'm hearing. Some of you have this new love already, but this person just interfering. They want to, you know, they want you to be in the Nine of Swords, right? But it's the same, once you disengage with this individual, and I'm hearing, but I can't, I see this person every day, or when I go to the next family event, they're going to be there. I get that, but they don't need to know your business, right? Move in silence as well, right? This is saying that some of you could actually get married, tie the knot, and, you know, this is about commitment, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be actually getting into a serious partnership, or taking a partnership to a next level, right? Two of Cups, finding your life partner as well. This is what this person could foresee for some of you. This person could be a seer, unfortunately. And by them interacting with you, they could see that this is destined for you, and they want to block it, right? So, one more question. Why should my butterflies keep away from this person in 2022? Because they want you to feel as blocked and trapped as they do, and they want you to be alone. You know, this could be a Scorpio, this could be an Aquarius. Yeah, this person wants you to be depressed and stuck. Yeah, so we've got Devil card here. Yeah, for some of you, you know, this person could be an Aquarius. We've got all the signs here. Please take what resonates, but the dominant signs are Aquarius, or I feel like you could be an Aquarius, or they could be a Scorpio, definitely a Pisces, a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. They could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo. They could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn. They could be a Virgo. Definitely have Aries here. And we have Devil card. I was wondering when I was going to see this. You need to remove yourself from this individual, because by being around this person, you know, remember they're studying you. They're wondering, how come you're so popular? How come a lot of people like you? And they're trying to study your mannerisms. But they actually have to look within themselves and highlight and enhance their attributes and qualities, as opposed to trying to feed off you, because we all have different birth charts. We all have different planets. So you can't, you know, be, say, like an Aquarius moon and try and act like a Leo moon, or, you know, this is example, right? Just highlight and exude what you have, right, in your chart. So this is like, this person wants you to be, this guy could be an Aquarius moon. They want you to be closed off. You know, they don't want you to move forward. This is like ex-partner energies. They don't want you to move forward. They want you to stay stuck and stagnant and only pining for them. You know, they want you to stay, they just want you to be trapped, is what I'm hearing. We've got the Devil card as well. We're dealing with a Capricorn, and this could also be like, because we've got the Four of Cups, this could be friends, like people that you may have partied with, people that you've left behind now. You may have went raving with these people, you may have indulged with these people. They don't want you to evolve, because they're feeling to themselves that you are they feel like you're going to just be better, you're going to be happy. This is something they feel that they can't attain. So we've got Aries again. They feel like you're moving on to bigger and brighter, because they feel Four of Cups energy. They don't want you to get in touch with your inner child, because they struggle to find theirs. They don't want you to create. This could also mean procreation, having children. They don't want you to do better than them, because it's a secret competition. They have to be first in whatever capacity. They want you to be stuck. They want you to, I keep saying it, but they really do. They want you to be in Nine of Swords energy. They want you to be fixated on negativity, unable to get out of your problems. They want you to have problems as well. What's the karma for these people, please, Spirit? What's the karma for these people? Yeah, all these little emotional mind games they're going to play. They're going to lose friends, and you know, they're going to end up confusing themselves, because they play a lot of mind games. Yeah, see, I don't pick the cards. Seven of Cups. They play so much mind games that they're going to end up I don't pick these cards, man. They're going to end up playing so much manipulation on themselves that everything that they wished onto you, they're going to actually bring it into their own lives. If they try to steal your friend, then they're going to be confused with what, how can I put this? If they try to steal any type of friendship group from you, they're going to be met with very deceitful people. And what may happen, because for some of you, they may have actually succeeded in stealing friends from you, but they're going to actually find that these friends are actually snakes. These people are actually toxic. These people are untrustworthy. But they try to take these people away from you. They actually done you a favor. They're going to actually realize that they've actually met their true soul tribe. If that makes any sense. They only tried to take away your friends because they were your friends. They were trying to get to you. But they're going to have these friends they tried to take away from you, only to find that these people ain't worth ish. And they're going to be confused with, do I trust this person, or I don't feel comfortable around this person. They're not going to feel comfortable with this new friendship group. It could be a completely different friendship group for some of you. And these people are going to be untrustworthy. They're going to be met with people that are quite sinister. When I say sinister, very sneaky. You know, they could be thieves. They could be very vindictive, very manipulating. They're going to be in the same position that they put you in. So they're going to maybe move to a new neighborhood, workplace, and they're going to connect with friends. Could be a club or organization. They're going to connect with friends. This is what I see with this person. They're going to definitely connect with friends, but there's going to be a lot of people that don't like them. So people will be smiling in their faces, but, you know, talking about them behind their back. So there's going to be a lot of gossip around this person. A lot of people will be saying things such as, this person's manipulative, this person's untrustworthy. So they're going to have fake friends. And if they stole friends away from you, then these friendship groups are going to be all an illusion. It's going to be fake. This person yearns for something concrete and friends that they can call family. Maybe you had friends that you could call family and they were jealous of that. Right? So these people will never have what you had with these specific friends, because it's going to be fake. It's going to be all an illusion. The person's definitely going to face karma with the Judgment card right there. This is Scorpionic energy. This is Cancer energy. So I feel like, you know, this is a very powerful card. Whenever it comes out in the karma reading, it's like, whoa, right? This is about, let me burn the incense again, right? This is about, sorry butterflies. This is about, you know, like the universe speaking, or God, whoever you believe in, like saying, no, you've done wrong, you have to face your karma now. So this is about, you know, what was hidden being unearthed. So this person's going to be exposed. Something's going to pop around Scorpio season. I know at the beginning of January, or maybe when there's a Scorpio full moon, something's going to be exposed, and it's going to force this individual to have to really face, their behavior. So something is going to, this person was trying to hurt you. These people, they were trying to hurt you. They were trying to cause disruption, because remember, Scorpio is all about, it's ruled by Pluto. Okay, and Pluto is a very destructive energy, whereby it, transforms, it breaks down, like the phoenix rising from the ashes to transform. But this person wanted you to have a breakdown. So what I'm hearing, they wanted you to lose everything. They wanted you to be depleted and begging and in need, and they wanted that from you. And with that Cancerian energy, they wanted you to be sad. They wanted you, I'm not saying Cancers are sad, but Cancer's ruled emotion. They wanted you to be in some sort of low mood where you're just sad all the time, you're not happy, and then you have to come to their aid. They come to your aid, they rescue you. They want to be like some sort of rescuer. It's gonna be like a narcissistic empath type of dynamics, whether it's relationship with an ex-partner, family member, friend. They wanted you to lose it all. They're gonna lose it all. And when this karma plays out for this individual, they're going to start to realize that all the things they plotted and wished on to you is happening to them. And it may humble this individual. And like I mentioned before, they're trying to study you to understand why you're so warm and etc. But they're going to have to come and face their feelings through loss. Because they're very cold. King of Swords energy, very cold and detached and vindictive and calculating. And they're thinking, how can you gain by just being warm and neutral? And, they've been trying to study you, because their way of getting things is very manipulative, it's very vindictive, it's backstabbing, it's gossiping. That's how they operate. Low vibrational, they got energy, demonic forces attached to them, goading them to manipulate, goading them to destroy. They end up destroying themselves, and the very same emotions that they wanted to feel, because this person is yearning to feel, and they're thinking, well, how come I don't feel? Because they refuse to look at themselves, they refuse to do the inner work. And they are going to feel when they start seeing things play out in their life. And I feel that part of their karma as well is to see you live out your purpose. If you detach away from them, butterflies, and it's going to force them to feel, why am I like this? They may even purge. They may even start doing the inner work. That's part of their karma, because they're trying to run away from themselves. When all they need to do is to take a look at themselves and heal. The very thing they're trying to run away from is what they're going to be forced to do as part of their karma. The very thing they try to break up and sabotage, if it is a connection. For some of you, there's something about a house. The universe is going to grant you. Ooh, I don't pick the cards. For some of you, this person tried to destroy your relationship. There's something around this individual not wanting you to buy a home. Someone's jealous of your home. They may have tried to, I don't know, there's something about a home here. You could be very popular amongst your peers. This 10 of Pentacles, this is like my Capricorn card. Some of you are very well established in your career, very well known, in high regard, and because of this, you're going to be able to purchase your home, or you have a home and they're jealous about your home. But you may have a job that is in the public eye, not for all of you, but you have a very well paying job, and this person, I feel, wanted you to lose your job, is what I'm picking up. I'm hearing they wanted the company to go bust so that you lose your job. And by you losing your job, it will mean that you can't pay for a home or can't pay for your home. They're going to see that you're still paying for your home, or they're going to see that you've paid off for your home if you have a mortgage. You're still going to keep your job. This is what this person was wanting you to lose. Could be family member as well. If you're in a relationship, this person's going to see you and your partner. We've got counterparts, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You'll be dealing with a Leo. You could be a Leo. This is Leo energy. Or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and you could be a Sagittarius or a Leo, and you could be, you know, please take, but this is counterparts. This individual is going to see you both settle down and get married. The very thing they hated and wanted for themselves, hated about disconnection anyway, they're going to see it happen. Because you would have removed yourself from this individual. There's nothing for them to feed off. They're going to see you get deeper in touch with your spirituality. They're going to see, I feel more so that you and this person are unbreakable. They tried to disconnect it. They didn't want you to be together. If it's an ex-partner, you know, there's no going back. You need to disconnect. For some of you that are single, this could speak of if you don't go back to this ex-partner that may have treated you badly, you are going to lose out on a new love. Someone that you can settle down with. Someone that you can create a future with. Someone that won't treat you the way the person in the past treated you. Someone that will want to be seen with you. Someone that wants to be serious with you. Have a real adult relationship with. Someone that just won't tell you lies and keep you guessing and keep you hanging. Someone that will want to offer you the real thing. This is power couple. This is boss moves. And this could be you as well. They're going to have to see you being that business owner. Being on stage for some of you. Because it's Leo energy, for 5th house energy. Traveling. Creating your own business. Having your own empire. Being the best version of yourself. Butterflies, that was my channeled message for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace out.